It's now time for Remember When with Uncle John. John Guess, Ouachita County's resident storyteller and local historian. Sit back now and enjoy a walk down memory lane as John recalls the days of yesteryear in his own unique way. You never know, some of it might even be true. So here's Uncle John, along with his trusty sidekick, Kelly Blair.
Back on Remember When with Uncle John. Well, here we are at the next best thing to a Friday. Already, man, happens in a hurry when you're doing a 4-day work week. And, John, you said we got more buddies to recognize going on here this week.
Well, I've talked about my good friend, I started to say waterbed Fred, Fender Skirt Bob.
Okay.
Fender Skirt Bob turned 72 today.
Woo!
Shepherdsville, Kentucky. I called him. I told him how to get on the podcast. I told him how to listen to us, live. He swore up and down he's going to get up and listen to us this morning.
All right.
I called him not too long ago. I had a good friend looking for a set of fender skirts for a 58 Impala. I said, I don't have any. I ain't never seen any. The only person I know is Fender Skirt Bob, Shepherdsville, Kentucky. Let me call him.
Sounds like he kind of specializes in it.
About a week and a half later, the UPS guy was backing down my driveway. He gets out the truck. Of course, the first thing he sees over there on my little well shed is the casket. You've seen the casket.
I have seen the casket.
And he gets out, and he says, "Hey, I got to ask you a question." He said, "What's that casket for over there?" And I told him, I said, "Well, the last UPS guy ran over my flowers, and I got that casket. Anybody else runs over, and we're going to put him in it." He said, "Where's them flowers at?" But anyway, he gets out with this nice, neatly wrapped package of butcher paper, and inside that is a set of red fender skirts for a 58 Chevrolet Impala.
There you go.
Direct from Shepherdsville, Kentucky, from Fender Skirt Bob.
There you
go. We saw him, talk to him at the Pate swap meet back in April. He makes the rounds, all the swap meets, He happened to be back at home when I called him about the Impala's fender skirts.
Right.
But he is in Shepherdsville, Kentucky today. Daisy's birthday. I asked him what he was going to do. He said he was going to go get his grandkids from school, going to carry them home and teach him how to make him a birthday cake.
Oh, nice. Very
I
cool.
said, that's a good lesson.
That's
right
a pretty
there.
good lesson right there.
He said, but I took him home last week and taught him how to mow the yard. And he said, I hope the cake turns out better in the yard.
No. Okay, look out.
But want to wish him happy birthday today. And good friend of mine, like I said, I don't get to see him but 3 or 4 times a year. The swap, we go to the one down in close to Houston, Conroe, Texas in the fall. We go to the Pate swap meet. We go to go to Petty Jean Mountain. He's always there.
Oh, nice.
On Father's Day. So just want to wish him a happy birthday. Great guy, great friend. I don't care if they made fender skirts for a 47 Studebaker, he'll find them. If he ain't got them, he'll find them.
Well, and something that you kind of pick up on as you wander through this crazy thing we call life is a lot of times it's not what you know or where you can go or anything like that. It's who you know. If you know the right person, then they can hook you up and find what you're looking for. It's so much faster than what you're trying to do.
Now, he couldn't find you a tail light for a 84 Impala.
No.
He couldn't get you a bumper for a 79 Ford Pinto.
Nope.
But if you need fender skirts, I don't care if they made them, he can find them.
Well, they didn't call him Bumper, or anything like that. They called him Fender Skirt.
Fender Skirt Bob.
There you go.
I've known him for 35 years, and he was Fender Skirt Bob way before that.
It ain't rear view mirror Bob or bumper Bob or anything. It's Fender Skirt Bob.
And I'm sure that when he passes from this earth, he'll have fender skirts in the casket with him.
There you go. For sure, Fender Skirt Bob on the tombstone, just so everybody knows who we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's going to wrap up Remember When with Uncle John here for today. Got one more to go before we call it a week, but We do want to thank Sherwin-Williams House Paint, man. They've been with us pretty much from the get-go, and you really got to talk to Greg Bradshaw down there. If you got any interior or exterior house painting needs, not auto paint now, but house paint, 315 Jefferson Street's where you need to make your way down to. Talk to Greg Bradshaw and his staff, or you can call him at 836-8125.
And we got ProMed Ambulance, 1-800-634-0436, serving Randolph, Lawrence, Ashley, Union, Dallas, and Calhoun County. Give those fine folks a call. And J.J. Lindsay down at the Shopper's Guide, 836-3022. Give him a call for all your printing needs.
Oh, they can handle it all right there. And be sure to find us on our podcast. If you can't get up early enough to listen to us live on the radio, folks, you can find us anywhere you do podcasts. I mean, anywhere. Just remember when with Uncle John to find the right one, even on YouTube, and maybe even find us on Facebook. I guess we'll see you tomorrow, John, for Top Tune Friday.
See you tomorrow, Kelly.
You've been listening to Remember When with Uncle John on Y95. This broadcast can be heard each weekday morning at 6:45 on South Arkansas's favorite station, Y95.